Teams will switch ends. Starting in goal for the Calgary Mustangs will be number 1, Dan Medeiros. He's been playing a long time. Starting in goal for the Montreal Machine, Claude Fortin. Montreal in the white, Calgary in the black. Game in the Masters of the 2021 Canadian Ball Hockey Association National Championships. 6 days of ball hockey here in Calgary. And okay, here we go. Montreal control it off the opening faceoff. Get it ahead to Pisanelli. Pisanelli along the boards. Throws it to the far side. From a sharp angle, a shot save made by Medeiros. He's got it in the trapper. Hangs on, no rebound. The first shot on goal registered by Montreal. Another face-off win, back of the point, shot by D'Amico. That was blocked, came right back to D'Amico. That pass back to the point to Artsy. Got past him, and he's got to hustle back into his own end. Fires it around the boards. Pisanelli waiting for it. Lost it. Chance for Calgary in front. Their first good scoring opportunity and a big save made by Claude Fortin. Epen lost it, kept in by Montreal. Drop pass, a little off the mark, and that will allow Calgary to head up the floor. Jason Moore will dump it in. Back to get it was Pisanelli, or it's Artsy rather, 23. Now he moves it to Pisanelli, who gets it ahead to Asadi. Quick pace to start this one. D'Amico, Joey D'Amico, outlet pass, a good one. Right onto the stick of Morello. Back to Morello. Morello tried to play the ball back. Comes all the way back to the blue line. Madero got a piece of that. That was not who that pass was intended for, but it worked out pretty good for Montreal. Again, Madero had to come up with a good glove save. From a very sharp angle, Elamont tries it. Madero shut the door. It's cleared all the way down the floor. That'll be a flooring call against Calgary. This may be the quickest of the games we've seen so far. We're only a couple of minutes in. This time, Calgary win the faceoff. Can't get it out. Kept in by Montreal. All sitting right at the blue line. If you're not familiar with ball hockey, once the team gains the blue line like you would in ice hockey, they can then bring it all the way back to the center red line and stay onside. It's referred to as the floating blue line. So again, if you haven't watched a lot of ball hockey, it may take a little while to get used to. You might find yourself at home screaming, "That's offside." Well, it's not. You got a lot of room to work with. Once you gain the offensive zone, the shot goes wide. Doucette let it fly. Again, down the floor. And another flooring call against Calgary. No score. 7:23 left to go, first period. Face off again in the Calgary end to the left of Dan Medeiros. Patrick Hero to take the face off. He's out there with Moreau. Derry. And a slight delay. As you can see, Medeiros having a little trouble with the equipment. Yeah, take a sip of water as well. That'll fix that. And now they've got to clean up some of the water that was spilled. A little longer break for Dan Medeiros. His team's been under a little bit of pressure the last shift or two, so let's fix the equipment. Let's grab a drink of water, spill a little bit, get a nice little break. Not saying he spilled it on purpose, just happened to work out that way. Taking a while to get this face-off underway. I think we're finally ready. O'Malley clears it in, up along the boards. Deary trying to get it out. Calgary trying to keep the pressure on. Ball went off the stick of Huritzko and up and out of play. Face-off will stay in the Montreal end. Justin Leach to take the face-off for Calgary against Heroux. And Montreal control it. They'll head up the floor with it. This is Moron. Offside, as I think that was number 4, Dan Derry, who got in just a little bit ahead of the play. Again, you have to gain the zone by advancing the ball in over the blue line ahead of the other players. The same as you would be used to in ice hockey, but then you get the whole half of the floor to work with once you do. And that really changes things up, especially on the power play. You'll see a whole different look when teams set up on a power play. All the players will line up along that blue line. And the team with the man advantage will just try and get it across the blue line, then generally will bring it back out towards center and set up from there. If they can't do that, they'll dump and chase. Saw lots of that earlier. We had a couple of penalty-filled games earlier this morning. So far, nothing in this one. Montreal bring it in. A shot that goes high over the top of the net, hits the back of the net as it came off the glass. Getting it to McKinnon. McKinnon has it. He'll play it back towards center. Piscatelli looking for a deflection in front, gets one, and a great save by Fortin. Chance there for George Chahal. Chal. A nice set play. Piscatelli directing traffic back at center and directed guys to go to the front of the net, waited for the traffic to get in front of the goaltender and got the ball right on the stick of his teammate. Fortin comes up with a big save. Right off the face-off, shot from a sharp angle. Fortin makes a save again. He'll come out the other side. This time he'll hold it. No rebound. .344 gone here in the first. No scoring. Not for lack of offense. There's been plenty of offense. Here's Asadi. He'll get it in over the blue line, then bring it out. Set up, turning, shooting over the top of the net. Element let it go. Musician gets it out. Now Calgary bring it up the floor. Bainton threw it in front, hopped over everybody to the far boards. On it first over there is Jaldevi. Montreal come up with it though. They'll settle things down. Calgary getting in a line change, as does Montreal. Huritzko behind the goal. Calgary in forechecking back at the point. Humphreys winds up, gets the shot away, and a save made by Fortin. Evenly played game, good scoring chances, both sides. Late change for Montreal is coming on is Patrick Heroux. And Montreal control it off the faceoff. Quickly up ahead. They're stopped at center, and Calgary will dump it in. Going into chase is McKay. Montreal come up with it. Go back behind the goal. McKay in forechecking. That's picked off. Joe Pack. Weak shot. The ball is loose in the crease. Then Fortin comes out and covers it up. Bit of a knuckleball, a changeup. The player didn't get a lot on that. Fortin stayed with it. Leach to face off against Elamont. Oh, sorry, that's number 35, Morello for Montreal. Montreal will win the face-off, take it back behind their own goal. Nigeris waiting. Now they're going to force him out. Omelay is in there, putting pressure on the defenseman for Montreal. D'Amico threw it to the front of his own goal. Now he gets it in the corner. They'll try the other side. Morello's coming up through the middle, gets the pass. Poke checked at the blue line, but following up on it is Derry. Derry tried the back pass, fanned, and coming away with the ball is Matish. Can't get it out, kept in by Montreal. Ball bouncing around. Derry with a shot, that hit a leg, comes off the dasher, knocked down, and Calgary come away. Felton gets to center, that's SN rather. He'll dump it in. They score! There's the puck. Knew that was going to happen once the ball came off the boards. They get it in front. And Calgary jumps out in front. Here it is. Here's the ball goes to the boards. And it's quickly thrown in front. Forehand, backhand, forehand again. Quick hands. 1-0. Calgary lead it. What a great goal. Montreal had the pressure early. Calgary as of late, and then they get rewarded with the game's first goal. Jobin up ahead. Moran with a shot, that just went wide. That was Morena. Over to Pisanelli, he lost it. Off the boards, clearing it out was Campbell. Sliding back was Jobin. Gets it to his defense partner, Beliveau. Morena, back to Beliveau. Good pass up at center, on the stick of Pisanelli, couldn't hang on to it. Position. Can't get it out. Knocked down out of the air by Johnny Lulick. That was still onside. Argyris scores. And a quick response by the Montreal machine. Argyris took the shot. I think it was tipped. We don't get the announcements as to who the goal scorer was, but it is tied up. See if we can pick it up here as we look at the replay. Bit of a broken play. Comes back to the point. He'll just put it on goal. Lost it in his feet. Threw it across. Actually, it was number 26, Patrick Beliveau. And Montreal quickly responds and ties it up. Back at the point. Mosician from way out. Was touched by a high stick and then touched up by the Calgary player. So they'll bring the faceoff all the way back down into the Calgary end. And the referees indicating to Calgary they cannot make a change. That's a new rule in the CBHA this year. You high stick the ball. It's no longer a penalty, but it's blown down if the offending team touches the ball first. And the offending team also cannot make a change, and the faceoff comes back in their end. But it used to be a 2-minute penalty for playing the ball with a high stick. The rule now is more in line with the international game under the ISBHF. And again, a little more like we're used to seeing in ice hockey. In ice hockey, play the puck with a high stick. If your team touches it, whistle goes. If the other team touches it, it's play on. This is going to make it down over the goal line for a flooring call against Calgary. 11:30 left to go here in the first period. It has been an entertaining opening 20 minutes. Each team with one goal. Morello against Jaldevi. Jaldevi wins the faceoff for Calgary. Quickly they move it up ahead. Pack. Chipped in over the blue line. Getting back there. Johnny Lulick. Up at the blue line. That's intercepted, and back comes Calgary. Pack. Trying to get it in over the blue line. They do, but it's taken away. Heritzko moved the ball up ahead. Pack takes it back again. Chipped in, knocked down, and heading up the floor is Doucette. He gets poke checked. Montreal continue on. It goes into the corner. On it first, Asadi. Asadi spinning away. Asadi in behind the goal. Trying to work it out in front into scoring position. He can't. Runs into a couple of bodies and goes down. There's no penalty on the play. They got it in over the blue line, and they'll dump it in. Madero lets it go to his defenseman. Up ahead, Jaldevi. Pack from center will clear it in. Calgary will get a line change in. Urquhart. Dumped in by Dalfond, and then Calgary comes back the other way. Stopped up before he gets to the blue line. Ball goes up in the air. Didn't touch the rafters here. Nobody saw it right away. It's kept in. Urquhart with a shot. That didn't get through. That went right through the crease. Shot saved by Fortin. Had a quick look over his shoulder as Leach let it fly. Leach with another chance. Another save by Fortin. Artsy will clear. Will that go on goal? Yes, it will. So no flooring. Madero forced to play it to the boards. On it first, though, is Derry from a very sharp angle. Madero made the save. Couldn't control the rebound. Ball is bouncing around Marina. Couldn't get to it. It's a nifty little back pass. Getting in behind everybody is D'Amico. D'Amico cutting to the front of the goal. Poke check by Madero, and then the net gets knocked off. Penalty coming up. holding as D'Amico got around the left side, cut for the goal. Face-off will be in the Calgary end. Montreal player waved out. Montreal on the power play. And they control it off the face-off. They'll set up. Come back to the point. Argyris. Back to Jobin. Argyris. Shot came off the boards out in front, almost went in. Referee waved it off. Montreal thought they had scored as that came off on a weird bounce from in behind the goal. Argyris gets the return pass. He'll shoot it. Blocked up high by Bainton. He'll clear it down the floor and head to the bench. Minute 15 to go in the power play. Jobin. Now they'll need to get it in over the blue line. Here, see the players lining up. They'll get it in and then bring it back out towards center. Shot comes in, it rattled around. Unable to get control of it was Heroux, who's all alone in front. Shot scores! Lulik. As he gets the rebound. Keep an eye on number 22 in the slot. Gets the pass. As Montreal were able to come up with the rebound on the initial shot and get it to Lulik in the slot, and it is 2-1 for the Montreal Machine. Calgary struck first, then back-to-back goals by Montreal. They're out ahead by one now. D'Amico, long pass up the floor, knocked down by Humphreys. Takes Argyris to the boards. That shot knocked down. The rebound is loose. Good hard shot by Dan McKinnon. Artsy. In over the blue line, it comes out towards center, poked free. Just offside as the pass was in just slightly behind Mike Campbell. Good call. It was close, but it was offside. He had to reach back to get that pass. Omeli knocked off the ball. Omeli quickly up ahead. Leach. He's got Hassan with him. Gives it to Hassan. Hassan faked the shot. Tries to get around the defense. Gets it in front. Great chance there for Calgary. Hassan was in front. Got away a good shot. Omeli around the boards. Who'll get to it first? Montreal get to it, but just clear the zone. Down the floor it goes, and the faceoff will come back into the Calgary end. Quick commercial break. Back in the Montreal end, of course. Happy will get sent out of the face-off circle. Coming in to take the face-off, Bainton. Won by Montreal. Derry around to Marone. Kept in by Calgary. And shot over the top of the goal by Stone. It goes out of play into the mesh. Down in the corner to our right. 6:08 left to go, first period. 2-1, Montreal leading Calgary. They're going to wave the Montreal player out. Derry will come in to take the faceoff. Actually 14, not 4, as Jobin. And he wins it. This is Derry, number 4. Pass a little bit in behind Hero, but up ahead to Jobin. Coming out to poke it away, and a good play was the goaltender, Madero. Bainton, cutting towards the goal, has to go in behind. Can't get it out in front. Taken away by Marone. Eddie Marone. They haven't got it in over the blue line yet. They'll just shoot it in. That was Jobin. Debbie lost it. Shot from Argyris. Went just wide. Medeiros may have gotten a piece of it. Just getting rid of it is the Calgary defense. There'll be a flooring call. Exactly 5 minutes left to go here in the opening period. It has been very fast-paced. Morena will take the face-off for Montreal. He won it. Turning back is Pisanelli. Pisanelli into the slot. That was intercepted. Montreal jump on it. Morena. Just throws it in along the boards, looking for the return pass. Morena's got it. Fed it in front all alone on the backhand. Big save by Medeiros, as Pisanelli was set up on a nice play. He was one-on-one with the Calgary goaltender. Both teams getting in a change. D'Amico. Quickly up ahead. Asadi across, shot. Went just wide as Element let it go. Another shot wide of the goal. Element looking for the rebound. Couldn't come up with it. That shot from the point by Lulik. Swatting at it is Pack. Got one hand on it. Gets it down into the corner. On it back there is Omele. To the front of the goal. Kicked away by Fortin. Good forechecking here by Calgary. Omele tried to bring it in a little bit closer. Had it knocked off his stick. Long pass. Element tried to get it across. It does come across. Element's got it back again. A shot went wide. Rebound saved by Medeiros. Net has become dislodged. Both teams with a lot of good scoring chances here in this first period with just 3:22 left to go. And there you see Dan Medeiros coming up with another couple of big saves. Montreal seem a little bit quicker in the offensive zone, coming up with the loose balls, the 50-50 plays. Just that little bit of an advantage. They lead it by a goal. Ball comes to the boards. It's cleared away. Hustling back into his own end is Lulik. Lulik up here at the blue line finds Urquhart. Urquhart will turn. Pass to nobody in particular. I think he was trying to catch Dave Doucette at the blue line, but that was well off the mark. Campbell drops it back. Good pad save made by Fortin. Rebound all the way out to the blue line. Picked up there by Doucette. Doucette back into his own end to Lulik. Montreal will sneak a change in here. 2.5 to go. Trying to get away was Beliveau. And up at the blue line. Marone had it knocked off his stick. Following up on it is Derry. Marone has it in along the goal line. Comes to the side of the goal. Now it's in behind. They try the wraparound. That didn't work. Heroux. Pressure here by the Montreal machine. Derry. He's pushed into the board. Still battling hard. He's got his stick on it. Heroux. Derry still working with it. Derry tried to get it out in front. Montreal still in there looking for it. There's Marone towards the front of the goal. Cleared away by Medeiros. And Calgary just get it out over center. 1.5 to go. Here's a turnover. Chance for Happy. His shot save made by Fortin. Rebound is there. Fortin with another save. Leach can't get a shot through. Ball down in the corners. We approach a minute to go here in the first period. Now it's Calgary's turn to exert some pressure. Stone with a shot. Blocked. Didn't get through. Stone now will play it down and along the boards. Leach. A sound shot. Didn't get through. Now comes Montreal 3 across. 3-on-2. Into the middle. Moreno. And getting back to break that up. On a good play was Deo Omele. Montreal keep it in. Hard shot off the pads of Medeiros into the corner as Lulik will let it go from the top of the circle. Lulik allows that one to go back to Moreno. Into the middle of the floor, picked off. And away comes McKinnon. McKinnon trying to split the defense. Actually, it was 14, not 44. It was Justin Leach. Long shot from outside the blue line, and Medeiros has a look around. Makes a save. Just 2 seconds left to go here in the period. That was one of the best sequences we have seen. This our 6th game. We did 3 last night, 2 this morning. We've got 3 more to go tonight. We're going to finally get to see a game in the women's division. Coming up right after this one, there'll be a brief opening ceremony after the women's game, and then we'll have a couple of games in the men's A. So lots of ball hockey being played here this evening at the Huntington Hills Arena in Calgary. That's a lot of chat going on for just 2 seconds left to go on the clock. There you see the score clock down at the far end of the stadium. 2 seconds, score is 2-1. I think Montreal are talking about taking the goaltender out for this 2 seconds. Calgary can't shoot it down the floor within 2 seconds, but maybe we can win a face-off with the extra player out there. Fortin taking his time to get to the bench as he just strolls over there. Now we are ready to go. Right from the face-off, they get a chance, but the ball goes into the corner, and the buzzer goes to end a very good first period. 2-1, Montreal leading it after 20 minutes of play. You're watching the Canadian Ball Hockey Association 2021 National Ball Hockey Championships from the Huntington Hills Arena in Calgary, Alberta. Back in just 2 minutes with period number 2. Oh, excellent. Excellent. And after a quick intermission, the intermissions are quick, just a couple of minutes between periods. We're back again. Teams have changed ends. 2-1, Montreal lead it as we head into the second period. And we play just two 20-minute periods. And we're underway in the second, won by Montreal. They take that opening faceoff, and oops, a bad pass will send them out of the offensive zone. They do recover and bring it back in. Morello quickly brought out. Campbell, he tried to get it to McKinnon. Didn't work, but it's onside. Campbell fanned on that shot attempt. He and Morello go to the boards, and they hit the boards hard. Morello slid in, jumped up quickly, headmans the ball. Asadi right in front, all alone. Asadi with the big slap shot, diving out to block that. It was George Chall. What a chance there for Montreal. You don't often see a guy get that much time to wind up from that close in. And credit the Calgary defense for blocking that and bailing out their goaltender. Montreal's been winning the vast majority of the faceoffs. They win another one. But now there's a battle for the ball. And it is just out over the red line. Joey D'Amico. Good outlet pass, but knocked off the stick. Calgary bring it in. That shot by Hassan just failed to connect, and then they throw it in front, and Leach couldn't get his stick on the ball. Delphon dropped it back. Doucette shot went wide. Still onside. This is D'Amico. Shot by Urquhart, and a good glove save made by Medeiros. There's Dan Medeiros. This Montreal team is quick. Ball goes into the corner. Haru, the centerman, pushed against the boards hard by Ryan Smythe. Back to the point. Long shot in. Didn't get through. That was by Lulik. Running back into his own end, Hritzko to Lulik. Up to Derry. Back to Lulik. Lulik will turn. He elects to play it back. And Lulik will get the return pass. Running in with it. That's Morena. Pack gave it away at center to Agiris. Back to Morena. To Agiris. Beliveau shot knocked down and shot down the floor, and that will bring about a whistle. So we'll come back down to our right into the Calgary end. 17:08 left to go in regulation time. There is a provision for overtime during the round robin. 4-on-4 for 5 minutes. If it's still tied, it stays tied. The point system, teams get 3 points for a regulation win, 2 points for an overtime win. No points if you lose either in regulation or overtime. And if you're playing in a game that ends in a tie after overtime, each team gets 1 point. Off a stick, that stays in play. Comes out into the middle, jumping on it quickly there was Piscinelli. Back at the point. Calgary had a chance to move it. Piscatelli a little bit slow in moving it. Now he's got it. Drops it back. It'll be dumped in by Matish. Back to Beliveau. Up at center. Off the boards. They find Morena. Morena trying to dive in towards the front of the goal. There was Carlo Piscinelli, but it was broken up. There's a nice pass off the boards. Leach trying to get to it. Leach gets to it and gets the shot away and put it wide. That was a neat pass off the boards. It got Leach in behind the defense. He was being harassed as he tried to get the shot away and just missed as he went for the far side. That's swatted out of the air. It's okay. It was in the defensive end, so you can do the glove pass. Calgary dump it in. Back to get it. This is D'Amico. D'Amico turning away from the forechecker. Up here at center. Finds Asadi. Back to D'Amico. D'Amico in over the blue line. D'Amico tried to feed in front. Ball comes right back to D'Amico. Back at the point, Doucette. Doucette, long shot. Wide of the goal. Medeiros has to be careful as it comes off the end boards. He pounces on it and holds on. Tipped, goes out of play. The face-off will stay in the Calgary end. Again, not done properly. Coming in to take the face-off, Urquhart. Want the players along the boards to back up a little bit. Taking a while to get this face-off underway. Finally, the ball is dropped. Strickland, we haven't seen a whole lot. Got the ball at the blue line and got it up ahead, and then it was cleared in. Mulik lost it behind the goal. In there looking for it was Bainton. Mulik chases it down in the corner. Sends it down the floor. Won't be enough to get a whistle. Coming out to play it is Medeiros. And it'll be offside at the blue line. And the pass came from deep inside the Calgary end. That's where the face-off will be. 14:34 to go in regulation time. Just a one-goal game. Derry circling. Marone knocked off his stick. Off the boards. Gammon couldn't catch up to it. There's a shot save made by Fortin. Rebound is there. Put over the top of the goal. Chipped in, giving chase. Heroux. Heroux behind the Calgary goal, circling, gets it to his forehand. Couldn't get a shot away though. Kept in by Beliveau. Now Calgary will bring it out. Pack. Off the boards, down deep to McKinnon. Try to give it back to Pack. Pack's got it. He's on his backhand. Turning now, trying to get it to the forehand. Down to McKinnon. Ball played, the high stick. Whistle goes. Face-off will be in the Montreal end. Pretty good shift that time for Calgary as they applied a little bit of pressure. And again, taking forever to get this ball dropped. Saying the Montreal player was moving too far forward. D'Amico had been waved out. Didn't realize it. Finally, we're underway. Heroux up to Agiris. Shot in by Pisanelli. Pisanelli to Morina. Long shot in, wide of the goal. Kept in by Artsy. Marino. And shot by Agiris went wide. Agiris in all alone, scores! Defensive breakdown that time by Calgary. Argyris able to get in behind the defense. They were caught on the wrong side of the Montreal player. He makes them pay. And Montreal goes ahead. 3-1. Big goal coming with 12:14 left to go here in the second. Another chance right in as Montreal getting in behind the defense. Now that was Elamont. He's got it again to D'Amico. Shot by Lulik goes wide. Calgary really running around right now. They'll get it, just clear it. Leach holds it in. Now here's a chance. Hassan lost it as he cut in front. Just as they say Calgary were running around, they apply some pressure. A shot, save made by Fortan. Huritzko to Elamont. Elamont walks in, shoots, save made by Medeiros. Payton gains the blue line. Here's the trailer. Humphreys, big slap shot. Sliding out to block that was one of the Montreal players. That was Dave Doucette, number 8, with the block. Humphreys has it again. Can't shoot it this time. Now he will. Up high. Fortan makes the save. And now Calgary showing some life. That shot right on goal. Fortan with another save. Doucette. Hard in around the boards. Derry will get to it first. Derry has got Stone watching him. Stone pushes Derry to the boards. The ball comes loose. Calgary has it. Can't get it out. Kept in. Nice play by Beliveau. Beliveau trying to get around the outside. Beliveau trying to feed it in front. That was intercepted and cleared to the boards. McKay was trying to get it to Jaldevi. That didn't work. Broken up. And Heroux towards the front of the goal, looking for the deflection, was Delphon. Again, Calgary can't get it out. Delphon from the boards, doesn't shoot it. Back at the point. Jobin. Jobin cutting into the middle. Good pass. Heroux. Heroux elects to come back to the blue line to Jobin. Jobin in front looking for the deflection, trying to find Dan Derry. Derry with a great pass to Marone, who came in off the boards. Beliveau shot goes wide. Right through the crease put there by Moran. And finally Calgary get it out as they exchange. Pressure shifts. Long shot well wide of the goal by Godin. Here's a breakaway. Shot, save made by Medeiros as he stones Johnny Morena. Morena in all alone. It's the clearest breakaway we've seen so far this week. Epen. Campbell winds up. Just missed the target. Argyris will settle things down for Montreal. 8:29 to go in regulation. Montreal with a 2-goal lead. Pisanelli back towards the blue line. Dumped in by Argyris right on goal. Campbell. McKinnon wanted the return pass, had to hold up at the blue line. Now it comes back. Epen with his shot. That's deflected just wide. D'Amico. Gets to center. Bouncing ball right into Medeiros. He's got to be careful. Lost the handle on it, but he's bailed out. Calgary counter-attacking. Hassan tried to feather it in front. That goes off the mesh and out of play. You're down to 7:23 remaining. Calgary get a late line change in. Back of the point, hard shot by Osician. Sits on the mesh. The net has become dislodged as players were trying to knock it free. We'll be right back. Element, a little bit of room to go. Drops it back. Asadi, he lost it. Epen leaves in the corner. A little bit of miscommunication, but no harm as Position goes and gets it. Diving to get it out over center. We've got a penalty coming up. This will go against Montreal. So a chance here for Calgary, trailing it by 2. They'll go on the power play. Two minutes for body checking. It'll be Johnny Lulik. Leach will take the important face-off for Calgary. Out there with McKinnon, Hassan, Piscatelli, and Jason Epen. And Calgary with a chance to control it from the face-off. They'll come back to Epen. Piscatelli having a look around. Gives it to Leach. Leach with the return pass. Shot right on goal. Came out the other side. Calgary on the rebound. A shot into Fortin from a sharp angle. Fortin stays with it. Got it. The trapper holds on. Minute 37 to go here in the second. Coming up next, game in the women's division. Calgary United, BC Selects. Should be a good one. Another face-off win for Calgary. Shot, save made by Fortin. Rebound is there, put just wide. Now Montreal come up with it. Morina turns, flips it down the floor. So this team is shorthanded for another minute and 15 seconds. They get it in over the blue line, but McKinnon couldn't advance with it. Campbell plays it down in deep. Fortin won't take any chances as he takes it off the boards, holds on. Another big face-off win for Calgary. The shot went off of Pisanelli into the Montreal bench. Mustangs trying to fight back here. 5:37 left to go. Still time. Still 53 seconds to go in their man advantage. Montreal with it. They'll go back into their own end, back to D'Amico. D'Amico turns, sends it the length of the floor. Medeiros will come out to play it as players line up along the blue line. Musician, they get it in. It's Campbell. Back to Piscatelli. Musician. And that ball bounced over the stick of Piscatelli. They'll have to get it in over the blue line again. Again, they go to Campbell. Gains his own. Piscatelli, Musician, winds up one-timer. Trying to provide a screen in front was Strickland. That'll do it. The penalty is now over. We are back to 5-on-5. Shot right on goal. Four players battling down in the corner. Beliveau comes away with it for Montreal. Moron back behind his goal to Beliveau. Time is on the side of the Montreal machine right now. Flipping it up ahead, getting it in. Here's another clear-cut breakaway. Marina. It's a goal. There was a delayed reaction as Medeiros made the first save. Now we're going to get a discussion. Well, Calgary players aren't happy. Ball was bouncing around. Let's see. The officials will get together. It was initially called a goal. Now they're going to talk about it. I mean, one official was right on the goal line, just a few feet from the play. The other official was back out at center. I think you've got to go with the guy who had the best look at it. It's a long discussion. No goal. They're going to wave it off. That's interesting. See the official right along the goal line pointed to the goal after a little bit of a delay. And the official at its center talked him out of it. Now Montreal understandably wants an explanation as to why that one didn't count. .357 to go. Lulik, shot. Medeiros saw it all the way, held on to it, no rebound. Montreal won the faceoff, but the pass back to the point went right between the two defensemen, and Fortin with the 2-goal lead says, I'm not going to take any chances. We'll just cover it up. Big pile up in front of the goal. Omele had a chance, really couldn't get a stick on it. Again, Fortin will cover it. Still plenty of time, 3:41 left to go in this one. And just a 2-goal game. It's lifted high in the air and down the floor. They'll bring it in over the blue line. Doucette. Towards the front of the goal. This backhand came in. This time it's in. Medeiros reached out for it and just whiffed on it. Let's take a look. Doucette gets it to the front of the goal. The backhand is stopped by Medeiros. The ball is loose. You see he drops the stick and reaches for it, misses it, and it ends up in the back of the goal. Not so different from the one that didn't count a moment ago. 4-1. If it wasn't done, it probably is now. D'Amico couldn't get it out. That shot high over the top of the goal by McKinnon. Time winding down in this one. Montreal content to kill the clock. Play a little bit of keep away right now as we are under 3 minutes to go and they have a 3-goal lead. Campbell. And a weak pass in behind the goal. That will allow Asadi to jump on it and cause some trouble for Calgary. It'll be kept in. Beliveau back at the point. Will take his time. Doesn't get it deep. Quickly up ahead. McKinnon. McKinnon trying to cut in towards goal. Knocked off his stick. Piscatelli. His pass was intercepted. Nice play there by Morello. Derry. Cross for a pass. Taken by Heroux. Back to Derry. Gets it. Shot on goal. A weak one. Save made by Medeiros. Big rebound. Second attempt on goal is put wide. Down the floor it goes. Getting to it first is Jobin. Jobin to Heroux. Heroux bumped into the boards by Shaw, and that's going to be a penalty for body checking. Again, not much doubt about that. Let's take our last commercial break. We'll be back to finish this one off. Montreal control it out at center. Marina to D'Amico. Pisanelli will leave it. Back to the point. D'Amico, one-timer. Save is made. Jairus was set up nicely by D'Amico. Here's D'Amico again. Lulik down below the goal line. Back to Lulik. Pisanelli. D'Amico. Marina doesn't shoot it. Again, Montreal content to pass it around. Throw it in front of the goal. Under 30 seconds to go in this one. D'Amico. Pisanelli. Finally taken by Calgary. They're short-handed. Campbell's got it. Just gets rid of it. 10 seconds to go. And with 10 seconds, we get a holding penalty. There's 410 coming out of his goal. Grabbed a hold of the Calgary player. And Ralph Delphon will go to the penalty box to serve it. All academic right now, of course. 7.1 seconds left. Coming up next, scheduled for 6 o'clock. Our first look at the women's division, BC Selects and Calgary United. We can get this face-off underway and get this one put in the books. There it is, back to the point. Position, shot blocked up high, cleared down the floor, and that'll do it. We are done. Final score, Montreal Machine defeat the Calgary Mustangs by a score of 4-1. All right, we are going to take a break. We'll be back in, just a little over 10 minutes from now with the game in the women's division. Stay with us. You're watching the 2021 Canadian Ball Hockey Association Men's, Women's, and Masters National Championships. We're at the Huntington Hills Arena in Calgary, Alberta.